couldn't believe the callous disregard of those film distributors. They just showed us no respect at all.
Well, please don't get upset with me, but would you consider self-publishing? We do have freedom of the press in this country, and you could take advantage of it while it's still available.
I don't know, like everybody says that's a pricey road to nowhere.
Well, not necessarily. Mark Twain was self-published, and we all enjoy his acclaim. Once your book is out into the marketplace, you never know who might pick it up.
Yeah, I've heard that said, but I mean, if nobody wanted to publish my book to begin with, who's going to want to buy it if I publish it?
Well, tell you what if I buy the first 20 copies? That's a start. Come on, I have one more contact I want to introduce you to.
I don't know, Greta, if I'm ready for another round with one of your contacts.
You better get ready because here it comes. Adonis, so good to see you.
Oh, hi, nice to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine.
Amethyst, this is Adonis Wadsworth. He owns the largest print-on-demand company in the world.
And Greta is right. We are huge, but only because we've been so successful by discovering enormously talented authors like yourself, who've been so foolishly overlooked by other publishers. Can you imagine how blind these people are? I have heard so much about you. May I take a look at your manuscript?
Sure.
Oh yes, yeah. This looks just like the kind of work we specialize in. I mean, tell me, how have you not been published yet? You're a shining star. Then you already know that. I mean, how could you not? Look at this work. I mean, it's a classic in the making.
Gee, that's really nice of you to say. I've always wanted someone to appreciate my art and meditate on my message.
Oh, that's great. And I must tell you, we take a special interest in first-time authors.
Really? Gee, that's great, because no one else seems to.
Well, we do. In fact, we have a fully staffed publicity department, a high-powered marketing team, our own media circle, and we run the most persuasive advertising campaign in the business. In addition to that, we control the product's design and image, as well as the distribution to our national and overseas vendors. Don't you worry. So we don't accept any returns from bookstores. I mean, they buy it, we're obligated to sell it. Our objective is to move inventory out, not bring it back in.
Wow, this sounds like a dream come true, isn't it?
It certainly is. And that's why I insist we're not in the publishing business. We're in the bestseller business. So, how does that all sound?
Absolutely wonderful. We've worked so hard for this. I'm really excited. What do we do next?
We got it all under control. You just send the check out within 4 days and get your book up on presses before our calendar fills up. I mean, I'm sure you realize how busy we are.
The check? Yeah, sure. Yeah, how much do I make it out for?
$350,000 for the first 200 copies, then $80 per copy for each book thereafter.
I'm sorry. Did I hear that correctly?
Oh, lady, get real. I mean, come on, it would cost me less to convince people to eat dog food than to sit under a tree and read this corny crap. You want payment, Boston? It's gonna cost you.
Hey, yeah, sure.
Well, you know, look, yeah, I'm having a hard time, but I still have hope. Something's gonna work out. Everybody's got a story to tell. Everywhere you go, there's a story. I want to be there to paint those word pictures, to find those stories, and to give a voice to the unspoken. That's what the writer does.
Oh, Amethyst, look at you. After all these years, and you're going absolutely nowhere. Why can't you be like your brothers? Your brother Donald was smart. He became a doctor. And Lenny, he became a lawyer. And look at how much money they have. Sometimes I'm sorry that I ever adopted you.
I know you never wanted me. You've made that point often enough. But I was just hoping that as time went on, we would become friends based on what we have in common, rather than on how much you've always despised me.
It was my husband that wanted you. Even though he knew your real parents were drunken bums. That's probably why they gave you up, because they knew something was wrong with you.
There's nothing wrong with me that a meager drop of love couldn't fix. Can you spare one, Mom?
Don't call me Mom. I've never felt like I was your mother, Amethyst. We're so different, worlds apart. I don't know who you think you are. Some heroine who's going to save the world. When you're so lost, you can't even save yourself.
Don't you see that the world is on the road to ruin? It's disintegrating. Everything's falling apart. How can you expect me to just sit back and do nothing? I have to do something.
So leave it to the men in charge. That's what they get paid for. Straighten out your dress. That hippie outfit. You always look like such a mess.
Look, stop being concerned with my appearance all the time and how I look. It's more important how I'm feeling. Don't you care about that? I came here for a little bit of comfort, and all I do is get criticized. I just wish you could understand. I wish this world could understand that all they need is faith and love, and then they'll have everything else, and these disasters will cease.
You missed your calling, dear. You should be a comedian. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to watch my favorite show in peace and not have to put up with all your theatrics and melodrama. And I don't want you coming around here looking for Mommy to solve all your stupid problems. I gave up a great career for you. And for what? I was the one with talent, not you.